Hi, Taurus Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This is for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Taurus. I'm going to be doing a 6-card spread. I will be using the Ink and Intuition Tattoo Tarot deck. Tattoo Tarot, Ink and Intuition, Potato, Potato, Tomato, Tomato. I'll go ahead and start shuffling here. The color pink may be significant, and flamingos may be a spirit animal totem for you, or you just may be seeing flamingos, or you are planning to be in the same place as flamingos. That may or may not resonate. I love flamingos, and I don't judge, but the flamingo in Las Vegas, I know it gets a lot of bad rap from time to time, but I see it for the traditional feel that it brings, because there's not a whole lot that's left to Vegas unless you really go downtown that encompasses the natural feeling of what Las Vegas used to be. And so the flamingo, I get that old energy vibe from that place, and it's just one of the places that I really appreciate. I did make it that way when they had re-renovated some years back, and I had a fabulous time. And it just helps one to set their sights, be in gratitude for what they do have, and continue to dream. Ooh, that one didn't want to go. We have some cards that stayed out, but that's a big old block. I won't take that. Let's do one more. I think that was a sign that we're done. I'll go ahead and stop shuffling here. We'll split the deck and get started. Take this out. And then we'll leave that right there. So here I have the constellation of Taurus as well. And as I was getting prepared for this, the overall feeling is that you're really coming into your energy. I feel that you, as a representative of Taurus, nothing against the sun signs, but the moon really is about the depth of what the zodiac sign represents. And this bull energy, I feel like you've had enough, and that you're really coming into your own and utilizing this energy to make things happen for yourself. Some of you may have had some experiences just recently where, again, you just had it. And I think seeing this as well, and the motion towards the west may be significant. West is all about transformation. So there may be some or most of you who are reflecting and going back into the past, realizing what it is, almost like a reflection and then a renewal and a recalibration that is taking place. A transformation overall, very strong transformation happening right now for some of you or a lot of you. But I really felt that energy. And then also, I noticed too, with me mentioning Las Vegas, like some of you just may be feeling like, you know, you need a vacation, or you're in need of some luck, or some great things to come your way. Just know that everything that happens for you and never happens to you. And it's always for your greatest good. Everything is going to be okay. And nothing that we're given is nothing that we can't handle. So just know that, you know, you got this. The power is in you. If you feel like you don't have it, do some meditation, stay grounded, get out in nature, really take in what all is around us and what nature and what God has to provide outside of all the chaotic stuff that may be kind of overriding in the physical. DMX coming through strong. I'm gonna turn this down just a tad here before we get started. not all the way down. Okay, so the first card we have is the World, and I'm not doing reversals. But with the World card here as the first card, this definitely attributes to what I was just saying. There is an end of a cycle. There's a new beginning that is coming about here, where changes are being made and things are moving in your favor. I mean, it's pretty much like everything that I just said, which is super funny to me on the inside. This is oh my goodness. This is 21, which breaks down to a 3. And with 3s, this is a trinity, a work of the divine that is taking place, where I do feel there is a divine intervention that's taking place to bring about the ending of a major cycle and the start of something new, where you are actually being rewarded for something you have done, something that you do. Maybe that bullish energy that I was getting too is just maybe feeling like, you know, you have to charge ahead because there has been injustice, unfairness, imbalance. And with this World card, I do feel that that is here to assist you with that, so that you can maintain equilibrium and move forward successfully. Just remember to keep the love in your heart and love unconditionally. Be mindful of your thoughts, your words, your actions. And with that being said, I'm seeing that there's a heavy amount of grace here. I do feel that with this World card too, that this is also speaking to like unconditional love, the heart chakra energy. Heart chakra energy is the 4th chakra. And I'm seeing the colors pink and green. Those are heart chakra colors. And so I just feel that part of the key to successful movement is just staying within your heart space. Remembering to be that unconditional love, be the example, and continue to show grace and have grace. The energies that are surrounding the World card, with this wreath here too, I do feel that, you know, that's a statement about your protection and what is actually around you. And even though you may feel like you're not protected, just continue to believe, have faith, and trust, and affirm that for yourself. Stay in a positive mindset. Don't dwell too much on the past. Because I do, again, with this, as I had mentioned, the reflection back into the past, and the same energy is facing west, even though they're moving east. East is about initiation as well. And so as you're moving forward, I would just say, you know, don't stay too much into the past. Realize and reflect on what it is that, you know, got you to this point, and kind of filter out and move forward, knowing and trusting and believing and affirming that those things that happened in the past aren't going to be, that may have, you know, caused some kind of affliction or pain, is not going to be your future. Do affirm that for yourself. I feel like this eagle, I'm seeing this eagle too, that is like coming in to almost like pick you up and take you away. And with the eagle spirit, that all has to do for me with creative vision and taking flight, being that strong, being in a strong like emperor state. Also Scorpio energy as well. So this is the axis, the opposite axis of Taurus is Scorpio. So I do feel that you're embracing And that may have to deal with the reflection too, is some shadow work. And with that transformation going through dark night of the soul, where you are, I mean, we have strong Saturn energy as well. And Saturn is also retrograde. And Saturn is dealing with going within and having to face subconscious fears that we may have been pushing down, pushing away, not wanting to see. And that energy of looking away may also be that as well. So just keep that in mind. And then with this Leo energy, like I feel like the Leo lion here, we'll call him Leonard, is wanting attention. And with Leo energy, I do feel that is like stepping into your calling, a calling of leadership. Leo is royal energy. So wearing that crown, really taking that crown, this is what I do feel you have to look forward to. This is you here, this Taurus energy that is strong, confident, steady. And saying that now too, because this bull here is looking forward, where we have this bull here looking back. And so with the two bulls here, that is, to me, speaking of attaining balance, having balance within oneself and doing the inner work successfully in order to achieve that balance. And so with that being said, that's speaking to the stability, the maintaining of the stability, the strong stability, a strong foundation, a new beginning that is dealing with strong foundation, coming into your leadership and, you know, building off of that confidence that you already have as you're reflecting. This angel up here is representative of Aquarius energy. We're in the age of Aquarius right now. And so this is, to me, grace that is heavily coming down upon you, letting you know about this protection here, almost like the onset of this ringlet that is surrounding you, helping you. As long as you are helping yourself, you really have nothing to worry about, because nothing is ever going to be done for you. You do have to do the work as an individual and not just sit around and expect things to happen for you. And never, with Taurus energy and that stability, that's something that I feel that you would never, allow to happen. But, things do happen. So there may be some of you who have been in that type of position where you just been kind of possibly feeling stuck, going through some things, feeling like you can't move forward. And this whole energy speaking to a fire being lit within you, and assistance being here to help you. We have two sets of wings that are at the top here that, overall are, it's about the heavenly energy, the taking flight and seeing beyond what is in front of you, and overall just having that faith as you stay strong within yourself. But all these energies, it's like they got you. You're good. Totally good. Threes also, we have the Three of Pentacles, and then the Empress energy, the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Wands. And so with that said, I feel like there has been a major cycle that has encompassed all of those components that have brought about an Empress energy. I did mention that Emperor energy as well, and the balance with the two bulls. And so it's possible too that a lot of you, as you're coming into this balance within yourself, are working on yourself and for the betterment of your own life. And as you're doing this and connecting within for yourself, that a soulmate is coming about who is matching your energy. And they may have strong Scorpio or Leo in their chart. All right, the second card. See? I mean, dang. Thank you, Spirit. Because I feel like I just said, that's what I just said. You know, as you're coming into your own and are balancing yourself out, what is happening within is beginning to show in your outer. It may just be with that Taurus energy too. I know y'all probably catch a lot of slack for that Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles energy came to mind, and just being overall slow. And some of you may own it, some of you may not. I'm a Taurus ascendant, and so I definitely relate to that. But with the Ten of Cups here, Cups energy, we have Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer energy. And this is overall emotional fulfillment. I feel this is the balance. Like, how do I explain it? Because I'm seeing it in my head. Hopefully I can explain it. Let me move this over. So when I spoke on that balance, the meeting of the two bulls, the masculine and the feminine energy, these are horizontal. And so with these being horizontal in balance, I'm seeing a vertical balance here as well, where we have 5 cups here and 5 cups here. And so with that being said, if you could picture it and that energy, there's a cross that is here. And I'm hearing plus sign too. So just know, like, this speaks also to the positivity that is taking place as there is movement forward. And I'm, you know, definitely feeling that a lot of you are discouraged. Just know that the answer is here. You know, it may not seem like it, but it's here, and it's here. Let me go ahead and move this here, and we'll get in a little bit more on the Ten of Cups here. And so with the 10, that breaks down to a 1. And with the 1, that is, to me, all about ace energy and the magician energy. The magician being that 5th ace, which is an embodiment of all of the elements, which I just kind of mentioned, you know, with the cups, the sword, the wand, and the pentacle. So using what power you have, discovering, you know, even more what power you have. I feel like a lot of you have had to go like truly deep within to go down and clean out, pull up weeds, old, you know, old things, old thoughts, old perspectives, old ways of being, things that you had perspective on that you based the beginning of your life on, the beginning of, you know, what you deemed to be true and right at the time. But I feel as you have moved forward and along your path have met up with certain people, certain individuals, gone through certain cycles, I think, and I feel that as you are going through these things, you're realizing what you don't want any longer and what no longer resonates with you, and moving towards what does resonate for you. And there may be some things in the past still that, you know, you're having some trouble letting go of. But I do feel that you, I mean, we have the 10 of Cups here, so you're definitely making a positive change. And that cross energy that I just picked up on as well, speaking to that positive change. The peace sign is behind this 5 of Cups as well. And with the flight energy, I do feel that this is you. And this 5 of Cups down here, I do feel is the soulmate energy that I was speaking on, that I do feel is going to be present in your life, you know, as you come out of this cycle into the new. 5 of Cups energy, to break down this 10 of Cups energy, I do feel that there is a mirroring energy, someone that you're connecting to who is feeling the same way. You may feel like you are without one another physically, but the spiritual essence of all of this is definitely here. And then we have, you know, a card of emotion dealing with the water signs, and feelings. And so I do feel that this energy is mainly right now, with the two cards we have here, about feeling and energy, and what is being felt in between two people. Also, too, I'm getting that you may have been with or in a relationship, friendship or personal or romantic, excuse me, that is of a Taurus energy as well. And that could be what you're letting go of. And so as you are letting go of things and going through your transition ending cycle, we are coming upon the Ten of Cups. So there's a definite speak to an ending and a new beginning that is peaceful. Peace is being brought unto you because you are doing the work. You are bringing that peace in for yourself, and the divine is helping you and assisting you, which is like a doubling impact of that energy. But as I was saying about the Five of Cups, again, that's I just feel that there's two energies here that are feeling without one another in the physical, even though you are connected spiritually. We have 3, 3, and 3. You may be seeing threes. This may have been a situation that was dealing with third-party situations, whether it be another relationship, another, like a job, something having to do with career, something having to do with family, but all being looked over by one who is protecting the both of you. Protecting the both of you to where we are bringing those Five of Cups together and forming this Ten of Cups here. And this is also about family, restoration, being built on stable foundation. I feel that these stars are representative of not only the energy of what this Five of Cups or in this Five of Cups had represented, but angels that have been assisting both energies throughout all of this the entire time. And then also too, I'm seeing this as an X, where I'm hearing X marks the spot. Like a quest. Having to go through like a maze, what felt like a maze, or where you've had to use a map for navigation, an internal map. But definitely a meeting of masculine and feminine energy. And I'm hearing too, there's Ace of Cups that is coming your way. With this 10 breaking down to a 1. That's just what I was getting. And then also too with that 1 up there. The third card we have is the Moon. And so with the Moon here, this is more water energy. The Moon is the ruler of Cancer, so that may be significant. And overall, I'm hearing Pisces energy for this. And so we have all 3 of the water signs that have been significantly mentioned in this reading so far, which I feel is a very strong connection to divine, and also speaking to the Trinity energy that I had mentioned with that breaking down, that 21 breaking down to a 3. And when I was picturing the Roman numeral here, I wasn't actually seeing the way that it would be brought out just in regular fashion. I actually seen it like, you know, some people are, you know, some people may see this as, you know, 2 10s and a 1. I seen it as a 10 and then as an 11. So take that as it resonates. That may be significant. And then 1 1 1. You may be seeing 1 1 1. And with that being said, that just confirms what I was speaking on with the aces. Because we have already gotten the Ace of Cups. And that magician energy, just like a powerful, magnetized magician energy that I feel you are coming into your power with. And bringing about those aces for yourself, while also receiving a good amount of help from the divine. But getting back to the moon card, the moon card is the testament to secrets coming out into the open. We recently just had a full moon. And we're coming upon a new moon. I'm seeing this here as a new moon. And so with that being said, and I'm also seeing this as a sun, like it's a combination of the sun, a full moon, and then a new moon. So this also too speaks to the masculine and the feminine energies that are coming into union, the combination of these dark and light energies. What is actually taking place that is like super strong and super powerful. It's just like, I'm hearing like raining of blessings because of the transitions. And seeing the 2 dogs there, definitely getting very powerful spiritual energy here. 2 connecting spirits from past lives of a long, very long time ago that have both individually built their own towers with a stable foundation. And because of that, being able to come together under this light and having the blessings rain down upon them after having gone through major transition and transformation. And I do feel like I see a marriage here. I see a marriage with the red and the blue. That gives me the energy of electricity and magnetism. So the first being that these are the first 3 cards, and 3 cards making a powerful statement with that 3 energy always, not always, but already being present here and present here as well. 3 is highly significant in this reading. But this, I'm feeling like this is the uncovering of emotion. And because there is vulnerability here and no longer being afraid to express oneself, again, after having gone through major transition and transformation, doing that work and building stable foundation, coming together receiving those blessings. But I was laughing because I see this the lobster. It looks like a lobster, almost like the lobster in the Little Mermaid. But like I could see that as like a pastor that is coming in to help, and also to I would say just like the like it's like a like, how do I want to say this? Like, if you haven't seen The Little Mermaid, because I'm just seeing the lobster dancing and singing and celebrating and giving praise. And also being excited, because I feel like this energy here had a lot to do with bringing these two individuals together. And so it's possible, too, that another water sign, a strong water sign, may have had their hand in the union that is taking place. And not necessarily just for like on one side, but on both sides. Special angels, maybe, is what I'm getting. All right, so let's see what the fourth card is. The Queen of Cups. So, I mean, this just confirms what I was saying on that heart chakra energy. The Queen of Cups is a very loving, nurturing energy. Speaking on that Cancer energy from this moon card. And so it's possible that mirroring energy is also a part of the soulmate energy that you're feeling and connected to. But the Queen of Cups is, again, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I do feel it is more related to the Cancer energy. And also, how do I want to say it? Just very, I would say with this falling underneath the World card and me speaking on the movement, or not the movement, but the motion of reflecting into the past, this Queen of Cups is looking towards the future. The Queen of Cups is very beautiful. I would say a boss, a very good dresser, decadent, and very particular about what they wear, how they wear it, and when they wear it. The Queen of Cups here is holding this cup very closely to her. And I feel that has a lot to do with this energy of reflective on the past and what has happened before. And just making sure that what happens towards the future, it's just confirming what I was saying earlier. Looking towards the future, making sure that this cup is safe and protected. How do I want to say it? This vulnerability state, being able to do that, knowing that this connection is here, but holding that cup closely. Just a little bit more guarded than possibly in the past because of what has happened before. But on the inside, almost like the King of Cups, you know, just full of emotion and love, loved by many, very personable and friendly. But when it comes to this particular Trinity energy connected to a soulmate, I feel like this water energy that we have here, this is all water. And you're an earth sign energy here that we've got. So there's a lot of feeling and emotion that not only do you feel for someone else or about a particular situation. I do feel this is all having to do with the soulmate, but do take it as it resonates, and that soulmate also feeling that way about you as well. But very looked up to, and dealing with matters of the home. You know, you could be a great mother, or this could be a great mother in your life that you see as just like the ultimate. Someone too who's very connected, I would say, within themselves as far as culture, smart, and knowledgeable. Very knowledgeable. Roses may be significant. I'm feeling the essence that the Queen of Cups is giving is also supreme, mesmerizing, and captivating energy just by being themselves. Irresistible. Simply irresistible. She's so fine. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, so let's see what the fifth card is. Oh, and just speaking to this falling underneath the world card, I definitely feel that is your energy. And this is a testament to that Empress energy that we were speaking on, where the Queen of Cups energy is more of what you are emulating right now. Okay. Yeah, another 3. Dang. And you know what? It's so funny because I just realized that the Taurus Sun reading. Wow. The Taurus Sun reading, the title is The Power of Threes. Or The Power of the Three. And so you might want to check that reading out too. I do feel like that is related, and if you remember, I had mentioned the possibility of you being connected to another Taurus, as you being a Taurus moon, and this is not gender specific. You being the Taurus moon, whether, you know, this soulmate connection is the same as you with the Taurus moon energy, I definitely do feel that that Taurus sun energy is quite strong. Getting to the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is dealing with pain, heartache. Also too, like, I would say about a testament of strength and what one has to go through, where there may have necessarily, and it doesn't have to deal with third party. I know that's pretty common to hear, where, you know, there may be someone else involved, but I'm hearing that these swords here, where I feel that you're this middle sword that has built your web of creativity, that creativity energy that we were speaking on, and also mirroring energy of a soulmate, building this together. You know, initially doing this on your own, but again, you know, you're having that feminine and masculine energy. So there is that assistance from that soulmate there, because you are connected. Coming from the heart space, where the foundation is about love, true love, unconditional love, and being built up into the heavens. And because of this, we have the yellow here, which is abundance. Speaking of abundance here, Jupiter energy, that may be significant. But these swords on the outside here, with this web here and the spider hanging here, it just is calling to me about work that's being done. The swords of truth, clarity. I'm seeing these as clarity and truth that are being brought in, and because of the energy that these swords are holding, It could be some painful truths, or having to deal with something that is going to cause the death of something so that a cycle can begin here. And looking towards this Queen of Cups, looking towards this Three of Swords, there just may be some fear. And that's what I was kind of getting on to with this World card here. Kind of still being in the past, focused on that. And doing your best to not take that energy with you. So I do feel that this is still kind of somewhat present, where there's a reminder of situations that have caused pain, that you're holding that cup very closely to you and not interested in really offering your cup as freely as you used to, because of a Three of Swords energy that has taken place. And so I do feel with this movement forward, this eye movement forward towards this Three of Swords, is just speaking to fear of being hurt again. And falling under the Ten of Cups, this Ten of Cups energy and that Five of Cups energy that I was getting, where these two sets of five are split. With this being that bottom Five of Cups connected more closely to this Three of Swords energy, I would say that while both of you and this soulmate, are mirroring each other, so whatever one is, experiencing or acting out in a certain way that is causing this Three of Swords behavior, it's an exchange. It's coming from both sides, And I was going to say there's two sides to every story, but then Spirit said no, there's three sides to every story. So three is like super powerful here. And I would just say, with that said, it speaks to the amount of protection. So no need to fear, because the overall protection with this, I do feel, is the middle, the center, and the nucleus of all the remaining surrounding cards here. That top angel there is Spirit covering and protecting both of these energies here, to let you know that, yeah, the pain may have been here, but we have this Ten of Cups energy here. And I feel, that kind of outglows this Three of Swords here. And again, as I had said, we start with the foundation of love, coming from the heart chakra. When you do that, it's building up your, a conduit between the spiritual and the physical. And as we elevate, not really focused a whole lot on the material, but coming from the heart space and being in that space, doing the work that's needing to be done, gaining the wisdom. And this also too, I'm getting Mercury energy as well, so that may be significant. You may have had discovered that your Mercury, the sign of planet, the planet Mercury in your chart may be significant for you. But seeing that red there too, I'm getting a root chakra, and that may have had everything to do with, coming into that heart space, busting through an old way of being, working from the heart center, reaching up towards this abundance. And so just know that with this being under the Ten of Cups, that this abundance here that's reaching up is also related to this Ten of Cups energy and what is there for you. So seeing past these swords, seeing around these swords, using your power, Kundalini energy, rising through all the chakras, where this sword is going to be able to rise and come through. There's already an opening here, but being able to rise through and come into the truth of this Ten of Cups, seeing the truth, being in the truth. I feel that is what that is speaking to. And then with the spider hanging here after the web has already been weaved, I feel that this Almost like the spider is building webs around these swords here, so that this main sword here, which I do feel is your energy, is able to come up and through. It's overall protection. So just know you don't have to hold that cup so close to you, because nothing that happened in the past is ever going to repeat itself, especially if you've done the inner work and have ascended and transformed yourself. The last card is the Nine of Swords. Now this was in reverse. And I'm getting to go ahead and take that because this is the end card here. And I do feel that very strongly. I'm hearing this from Spirit to just go ahead and keep that there with this moon energy. It may have been that with this moon energy and this falling underneath there, that it may have been brought to light a Nine of Swords energy that was. We have Two Swords as an ending when we have a lot of emotion. And so there, I do feel that there's a lot of also very special communication telepathically. But because of this situation, there's been a lot of, I feel both parties being in their head. Being in their head and also being blocked in the third eye area. And not really utilizing that to trust and know that what it is that is happening for you is actually a good thing. Almost like not wanting to believe. But with this being in reverse and seeing these two swords here, I feel are representative of these swords here. Almost like there was a feeling in the past of being enraptured by these two swords, which may have felt like trouble. But these two swords here are now straightened. And with this star being white, not only was I getting that energy of being blocked, but also the divine stepping in to be able to assist you with that white energy and that being a white star. The divine coming in to help you. And these two, so I'm seeing these two swords here where we have mirroring energy of both swords coming together. And there's three swords here, which again is another three. And I feel that this sword underneath is utilizing this. This is the power of the divine, of spirit that is here, that has your back, letting you know that you are protected. So I feel that this reading overall is to just let you know that there's nothing to be afraid of. What has come about in your life as you have ended a cycle is a promise of emotional fulfillment. The things that you have been praying for, that you have been wishing for and dreaming of, and that connection, that very strong connection, this emotion here. So have no fear. I'm hearing, you create what you fear. So again, as I said at the beginning of the reading, stay affirmative. Continue to be positive. If you don't already, I would definitely journal. Try to, if you don't already do this, but at nighttime before you go to bed, I would take some time to write down some affirmations for yourself and what you are really wanting to see and witness for yourself in your life versus the negative. The energy that we may put into negative thinking can easily be put into positive thinking. And not saying that it's so easy to do, because for some of you it may be something that you don't feel as easy. But again, that goes with your perspective on things. So I would just say, baby steps. Everything happens as it should. And, if you have to take things gradually, don't mind others who may feel like, you're moving slow. Do what is comfortable for you at your own pace. And if for any reason there's a need for quicker movement, the divine has always got your back. The divine has always got your back. Swords energy is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We had mentioned that Aquarius energy that I felt is overall just looking over you and assisting you and helping you. And that's what I'm feeling here with these swords cards. Like, I'm getting this as being something of the past, but just recreated just because of past fears. So take the cup, release it from the cheek, and don't be afraid to share love. Keep that energy flowing where you're both receiving and giving love. Make sure you're maintaining that balance and equilibrium for yourself. Look forward towards positivity and trust and know that the divine has your back at all times. The 9 is speaking of completion, also of humanitarian energy as well, and being connected with Christ consciousness. And so I think it just all speaks to the 3 energies, speaking to just exactly what the divine wants you to know, and is just speaking volumes. Volumes. VOLUMES, all in caps, for you. It is your time. Your time. And you've got this. It's yours. It's yours. The emotion, the family, fulfillment is here. I almost feel like too, like this 9 of Swords isn't leading into a 10 of Swords. It's leading to this 10 of Cups that is already here, but work having to be done to get over this fear and being in the head. And with this being in reverse, I do feel that there is work that is being done, an end of a cycle, work that's being done to speak to that completion and no longer being in the headspace, receiving that assistance from divine having your back. Also too, I just noticed that there's 4 stars down here. 4s are speaking of stability, also of that Cancer energy. So as within, so as without. The Queen of Cups here and that Cancer energy I was getting related to the Moon energy, the Moon being the ruler of Cancer, also falling underneath the Moon, the 9 of Swords. Very strong Cancer energy. But that 4-star at the bottom here, speaking to that foundation, when we were also speaking on the foundations that were built for these towers, these individual towers, so that 2 people could come together. So you've done it, you just have to believe it. It's not too good to be true. You deserve it, and it's yours. And when you come together with this particular soulmate, enjoy those flamingos. Hey, so I'm going to end it right there, Taurus Moons. This was an awesome reading. I hope that this was very, very helpful for you. Again, the guidance is there. It's up to you to do the work. Continue to do your best. You're doing a great job. You're very much loved. And the divine only wants to see the best for you. I wish you all the best, and I love you very much. Take care. Peace.